Hello there, my name is Charlie Walsh, and let me take a moment of your time to talk about someone that's very special to me, and that's Vernon Fox. I've been in education for 26 years as a teacher, coach, athletic director, and administrator. And Vernon is one of those special people in life that I like to refer to as my gold watch. In education, we don't get a lot of gold watches. You spend your entire career and you work with a lot of kids. But Vernon is one of those special young men that I feel was a gold watch in my life. He made a big difference. I like to think that I make a difference in kids' lives, but Vernon made a big difference in mine. Vernon is very thoughtful, caring, courteous, hard worker, and a young man that's always had a plan. From the day I met him in high school, he had a plan. Vernon played for us at Cimarron Memorial High School. He was a heck of a high school ball player. Turned out to be a great collegiate ball player and a fantastic professional ball player. I was worried that Vernon wasn't even going to become a professional ball player at one point. I didn't tell him that, but on draft day, after his senior year of football at Fresno State, Vernon was not drafted. And I remember sitting at my kitchen table with my wife after watching 2 days of the draft, and Vernon wasn't drafted. So I told my wife, I said, we got to call Vernon. I said, I'm worried about him. I'm worried how he's going to react to this. Called Vernon that night, and I know that he had spent time with his family and his real close friends, and I had moved away at that time. And I called him to check on him to see how he was doing. And instead of me reassuring Vernon, he reassured me that he had a plan. And he told me, Coach, this is all going to be okay. This is all right. This is part of the plan. And I'm going to make this thing work for me. You don't need to worry about me. I'll take care of this. Well, lo and behold, Vernon signed as a free agent with the San Diego Chargers and went on that next year not just to make the team, but to start for the San Diego Chargers at safety and at special teams. Vernon turned that start in the NFL into a long, lucrative career in the NFL with the Chargers, the Lions, the Redskins, and the Broncos. At every level Vernon has played at, going back to high school, college, professional, Vernon was an MVP. That to me means a lot because MVPs are voted on by teammates. With some guidance from their coaches, but the teammates have the say-so about who is their most valuable player. And Vernon's always been that most valuable player. Going back to the plan, Vernon has always been someone that not only has a plan, he writes his plans down. He thinks about them, looks at them, and follows them through. And then makes them a reality. Vernon has talked to me numerous times about his plan that he even found his wife, that he knew he was going to have a wife, and he met his wife, they fell in love, and became married, and now have 2 beautiful children. Vernon is such a dynamic individual that it really leaves me speechless on most days. His faith, his work ethic, his belief is very strong. And every time I talk to him, he renews my belief and faith in things I didn't even know I even had. I like to think as a teacher and an educator, I'm a role model to people, but I've always looked at Vernon as a role model to me because he makes me work harder.